matter, sir. I do live by the church, for I do live in my house, and my house doth stand by the church.
I warrant thou art a merry fellow, and carest for nothing.
Oh, not so, sir. I do care for something, but in my conscience, sir, I do not care for you.
Art thou not Lady Olivia's fool?
No, indeed, sir. The Lady Olivia shall keep no fool till she be married. I am her corrupter of words.
I saw thee late at Count Orsino's.
Oh, foolery, sir, does walk about the orb like the sun. It shines everywhere. I would be sorry, sir, but the fool should be as oft with your master as with my mistress. I think I saw your wisdom there.
Nay, if thou pass upon me, I'll have none of thee. Hold. There's expense for thee.
Now Jove and his next commodity of hair, send me a beard.
By my troth, I tell ye, I am almost sick for one, though I would not have it grow on my chin. Is the lady within?
The lady is within, sir. I shall constir to them whence you come.
That lady be wise enough to play the fool, and to do so well would crave a kind of wit. For folly she shows wisely such as fit, though wise men folly fall and quite taint the wit.
Say, dear gentlemen.
And you, sir?
It's you, vous gardez, monsieur.
Et vous aussi, votre serviteur.
I hope, sir, you are, and I am yours.
Will you encounter the house? My niece is desirous you should enter.
I am bound to your knees, sir.
Taste your legs, sir. Put them to motion.
I will answer you with gate and entrance. Most gracious and exquisite lady, the heaven rains odors on you.
That youth's a rare courtier. Rains odors. Well,
my message hath no voice, my lady, other than to your own pregnant and most vouchsafed ear.
odors, pregnant, vouchsafe. I'll get all three ready.
Let the garden door be shut and leave me to my hearing. Give me your hand, sir.
My most humble service, my lady.
What is your name?
Cesario is your servant's name, fair princess.
My servant, sir. You are a servant to the Count Orsino youth.
And his needs are yours, so I am yours. Your servant's servant is your servant, madam.
For him, I am not on him. His thoughts would rather be filled with blanks than filled with me.
I have come to whet your gentle thoughts on his behalf.
By my leave, I pray you. I beg you never speak of him again. Would you hold against another suit? I rather hear you to solicit that than to music from the spheres.
Dear lady.
Give me leave, I beseech you. I did this after the last enchantment you did here. The ring in chase of you, so did I abuse myself, my servants. I do fear me, you. What do you say to that?
I pity you.
This is a degree to
How
love.
quite oft we pity our enemies.
Wait, it is time that you thought the world shall smile again. Oh world, how the poor ought to be proud. Be not afraid, good youth, I shall not have you again. That youth and wit were to be harvested, your wife shall be more likely to reap the proper man. There lies your way due west.
You'll have nothing by my master, by me, madam.
Stay, I prithee, now tell me what thou thinkest of me.
I do think you are not what you are.
If I think so, I think the same of you.
No, be right, I am not what I am.
I would as if I would have you be.
Madam, would you have me be? Now I am your fool.
Oh, what a deal scorn looks beautiful in the contempt and anger of his lip. A murderous guilt shows not itself more soon than love that would seem hate. Love's night is noon. Cesario by the roses of the spring, by maidhood, honor, truth, and everything. I love thee so that longer all thy pride, nor wit, nor reason can my passion hide. Do not extort thy reasons from this clause, for that I woo, thou therefore hast no cause. But rather reason, thus reason better. Love sought is good, but given not sought better.
By innocence I swear, and by my youth, I have one heart, one bosom, and one truth, and that is no woman has, nor never none, shall mistress be, say I alone. So adieu, good madam, nevermore shall my master's fears to you deplore.
Yet come again, thou perhaps mayest move, that my heart which now abhors to like is love.
Faith, I'll not stay a jot longer.
Thy reason, dear Venom, give thy reason.
You must needs yield your reason, Sir Andrew.
Mary, I saw your niece give more favors to the Count's serving man than ever she bestowed upon me. I saw it in the orchard.
Did she see thee the while, old boy? Tell me that.
As clear as I see thee now.
That was a great argument of love in her toward you.
Slightly, you make an ass of me.
I'll prove it legitimate, sir, upon the oaths of judgment and reason.
And they have been grand jurymen since before Noah was a sailor.
She did show favor to the youth in your sight, only to exasperate you, to awake your dormouse valor, to put fire in your heart and brimstone in your liver. You should then have accosted her in some excellent jest, banging the youth into dumbness. This was looked for at your hand, and this was balked. You have now sailed to the north of my lady's opinion, where you will hang like an icicle in a Dutchman's beard, unless you do redeem it by some laudable attempt, either out of valor or policy.
Can it be any other way? It must be with valor. Or policy I hate.
Why, then challenge the Count's youth to a fight. Hurt him in 11 places. There is no love broker in the world can more prevail with woman than valor.
There is no way but this, Sir Andrew.
Will either of you bear me a challenge to him?
Go, write it in the martial hand. Be cursed and brief. Taunt him with license of ink. Go about it.
Where shall I find thee?
We'll call thee at the cubiculo. Go.
This is a dear man compared to you, Sir Toby.
I have been dear to him, lass, some 2,000 stronger, sir.
We shall receive a rare letter from him, but you'll not send it.
Never trust me then, and by all means, stir on the youth to an answer. I think oxen and wain ropes cannot hail them together. For Andrew, if he were opened and you find so much blood in his liver as will claw the foot of a flea, I'll eat the rest of the anatomy.
And his opposite, the youth, bears in his visage no great presage for cruelty.
Oh, look where the youngest red of mine comes.
If you desire the spleen and will laugh yourself into stitches, follow me. Yanko Malvolio has turned himself heathen, for no Christian can believe such impossible passages of grossness. He's in yellow stockings.
And cross-gartered.
Most villainously. He does obey every point of the letter that I left to betray him. He does smile his face into more lines than is in the new map of the Indies. You've never seen such a thing as it is. I could hardly forbear hurling things at him. I know my lady will strike him, and when she do, he will smile and take it for great favor.
Come, bring us. Bring us where he is.
I would not, by my will, have troubled you, but since to make pleasure of your pains, I will no further chide you.
I cannot stay behind you. My desire, more sharp than filed steel, will spur me forth. And not all love to see you, but jealousy, what might befall your travel, being skilless in these parts, which to a stranger, unguided and unfriended, often prove rough and unhospitable. My willing love, the rather by these arguments of fear set forth in your pursuits.
My kind Antonia, I have no other answer but thanks, and thanks, and ever thanks. Now, what's to do? Shall we go see the relics of this town?
Tomorrow, sir. Best first go see your lodging.
I am not weary, and 'tis long tonight. I pray you, let us satisfy our eyes with things of fame and the memorials that do renown the city.
Would you pardon me? I cannot without danger walk these streets.
Once in a sea fight against the Count, I did some service. Were I taken here, it would scarce be answered.
Belike you slew great number of his people?
No, the offense is not of such a bloody nature. It might have since been answered in repaying what we took from them. If I be arrested in this place, I shall pay dear.
Do not walk too open then.
It doth not fit me. Hold, sir. Here's my purse. In the south suburbs at the Elephant is best to lodge. There you shall have me.
Why I your purse?
Well, happily your eye shall light upon some toy you have desire to purchase.
I'll be your purse bearer and leave you for an hour.
To the Elephant.
I do remember.
I have sent after him. He said he will be coming. How shall I feed off of him? What shall I bestow upon him? Youth is more likely to be bought than begged or borrowed. I shall speak loudly. Where is Malvolio?
He's coming, madam, but in a very strange manner. He is sure possessed, madam.
What is the matter with him? Has he gone mad?
No, madam, he does nothing but smile. Sure the man is tainted in his wits.
Fetch Malvolio hither. I am as mad as he is, if sadness and merry madness it will be. Oh. How now, Malvolio?
Sweet lady, ho, ho.
Ah! Why thou smile? I was expecting a sad occasion.
Sad lady? I could be sad. This does make some obstruction in the blood, this cross garter. But what of that? If it pleases the eye of one, it is with me as the very true sun. It please one and
What is the matter with thee? Why have you gone mad?
not black in my mind, though yellow in my stockings. It did come to his hands, and commands must be executed. I think we all know the sweet Roman hand.
Wilt thou go to bed now, Malvolio?
Aye, sweetheart, and I will come to thee.
Why thou smilest so often, kiss the hand so oft? God comfort thee.
How do you, Malvolio?
At your lady's request, yes, the nightingale answered dodd.
Ew! Why appear you with this ridiculous boldness before my lady?
Be not afraid of greatness, 'twas well writ.
What thinkest dost now, Malvolio?
Some are born great.
Huh?
Some achieve greatness.
What sayest thou?
And some have greatness thrust upon them.
Ah, heaven restore thee.
Remember who commanded thy yellow stocking,
Thy yellow stocking.
and wish to see thee ever cross-guarded.
Cross-guard.
Go to thou art made if thou desirest to be so.
Why, this is a very midsummer madness.
Madam, the young gentleman of Orsino's has returned. I can hardly entreat him back. He attends your ladyship's pleasure.
I'll come to it. Good Maria, let this fellow be fully observed. Where is my cousin Toby? Let my people look after him fully. I cannot have him be miscarried. Beyond the second half of my dowry.
Oh ho! Do you come near me now? No worse a man to look at me than Sir Toby. This concurs directly with the letter. She sends him on purpose that I may appear stubborn to him. For in that letter she incites to me, be opposite with a kinsman, surly with servants, let thy tongue tang with arguments of state, and sets down the manner how I have limed her. Wow, it all adheres together. What can be said? Nothing can come between me and the full prospects of my hopes. But Jove, not I, is the doer of this, and he is to be thanked.
Which way is it? If Legion himself possessed him, then I'll speak to him.
Here he is. How's it with you, sir? How's it with you, man?
Go off! I discard you! Let me enjoy my private! Go off!
Lo, how hollow the fiend speaks within him. Did not I tell you? Sir Toby, my lady prays you have a care of him.
Does she now?
We must deal gently with him. How do you, Malvolio? Defy the devil?
Do you know what you say?
Lie, you speak ill of the devil. How he takes it at heart. Pray God he be not bewitched.
Carry his water to the wise woman.
Mary, and it shall be done tomorrow morning if I live. My lady would not lose it for more than I'll say.
Oh, now, mistress.
Oh, Lord.
I pray thee, hold thy peace. Do you not see you move him? Let me allow you with him.
No way but gentleness. Gently. The feet is rough and will not be roughly used.
Why, how now, my Warcock? How dost thou judge?
Sir!
What, man? 'Tis not for gravity to play a cherry pick with.
Satan, get him to say his prayers, Sir Toby. Get him to pray.
My prayers, Minx?
No, I warrant you, he will not hear of this godliness.
Go hang yourself all! You're shallow, idle creatures! I am not of your element!
Is it possible?
If this were played upon a stage now, I would condemn it as improbable fiction.
His very genius hath taken the infection of the device.
Nay, pursue him now, lest the device take air and taint.
We shall make him mad indeed.
The house will be the quieter.
Come, we'll have him in a dark room and bound. We may carry it thus for our pleasure and his penance, till our very pastime prompt us to have mercy on him, at which time we will crown thee for a finder of madmen. Let's see.
More matter for a May morning.
Here's the challenge. Read it, I warn it. There's vinegar and pepper in it.
Is it so saucy?
Eyes, it's do but read.
Youth, whatsoever thou art but a scurvy fellow.
Good, Embala.
Wonder not nor admire not in thy mind why I do call thee so, for I will show thee no reason for it.
A good note. Keeps from the vulgar law.
Thou comest to the Lady Olivia, and in my sight she uses thee kindly. But thou liest in thy throat, that is not the matter I challenge thee for.
Very brief and to exceedingly good sense. Less!
I will waylay thee going home, where if it be thy chance to kill me,
Good.
thou killest me like a rogue and a villain.
Still, you keep on the windy side of the law. Good.
Fare thee well, and God have mercy upon one of our souls. He may have mercy upon mine, but my hope is better, and so look to thyself, thy friend as thou usest him, and thy sworn enemy, Andrew Aguecheek. If this letter move him not, his legs cannot. I'll give it to him.
You may have very fit occasion for it. He is now in some commerce with my lady, and will by and by depart.
Go, Sir Andrew, scout me for him at the corner of the orchard like a bum bailey. So soon as thou seest him draw, and as thou drawest, swear horrible way.
Nay, let me alone for swearing.
Now will I not deliver his letter, but I will deliver his challenge by word of mouth. Set upon Aguecheek a notable report of valor, and drive the youth into a most hideous opinion of his rage, skill, fury, and impetuosity. This will fright them both that they will kill one another by the look like cockatrices.
Here he comes now with your niece. Let's give way till he take leave and presently after them.
I will meditate the while on some horrid message for a challenge.
I have said too much unto a heart of stone, and laid my honor to unchary for it.
With the same behaviors that your passion bears goes against my master's grief.
Here, wear this jewel for me. 'Tis my picture. Now what shall you have of me that I'll deny? And by the honor that's saved upon this May asking give.
Nothing but this, your true love for my master.
Now how in my honor would I have given him that? which I have given you.
I will acquit you.
Come again tomorrow. Fare thee well. A fiend like mine will bear my soul in hell.
Gentlemen, God save you.
And you, sir?
That defense thou hast, betake thee to it. Of what nature the wrongs are thou hast done him, I know not. But thy interceptor, full of despite, bloody as the hunter, attends thee at the orchard end. Beware in thy preparation, for thy assailant is quick, skillful, and deadly.
You mistake, sir. There be no man who has any quarrel against me. My remembrance is very free and clear of any man who has any image of offense I have done.
If you hold your life at any price, betake you to your guard. For thy opposite hath in him what youth, strength, skill, and wrath can furnish man withal.
I pray you, sir, what is he?
He is night. He is a devil in private brawl. Souls and bodies hath he divorced 3, and his incensement at this moment is so implacable that satisfaction can be none but by pangs of death and sepulchre.
I will away into the house. I require conference with my lady. I am no fighter. I have heard of some men who would quarrel upon others to taste their valor. Be like this, a man of that quirk.
Sir, no. His indignation derives from a very competent injury. Therefore, get you on and give him his desire. Back you shall not to the house, therefore on.
This is as uncivil as strange. I beseech you, do me the courteous office to tell me of what offense I have done to him. It is something of my negligence, nothing of my purpose.
I shall do so. Lady Fabian, stay you with this gentleman till I return.
Dear lady, do you know of this manner?
I know the knight is incensed against you to mortal action, but nothing of the circumstance more.
I see. And what manner of man is he?
He is indeed, sir, the most skillful, bloody, and fatal opposite that you could possibly have found in any part of the lyric. Will you walk toward him? I will make your peace with him, if I can.
I shall be much bound to you for it. I'm the type of man who would rather go with Sir Priest than Sir Knight. I care not who knows of my mettle.
Why, man, he's the very devil. I've never seen such a farrago. They say he hath been fencer to the sword.
Pox on it! I'll not meddle with him.
Aye, but he will not now be pacified. Fabian can scarce hold him yonder.
Plague on it! If I knew he'd been so valiant and so cunning in fence, I'd seen him damned ere I challenge him. Let him let the matter slip, and I'll give him my horse, Great Capulet.
I'll make the motion. Stand here. This shall end without the perdition of souls. Mary, I'll ride your horse as well as I ride you. I have his horse to take up the challenge. I've persuaded him the youth is a devil.
He is horribly conceited of him. He pants and looks pale, as if a bear were at his heels.
There's no remedy, sir. He will fight you for his oath's sake. Mary, he had better bethought him of his quarrel, and now thinks that scarce worth talking of. Therefore draw for supportance of his vow. He protests he will not hurt you.
Pray God defend me. Be like this. Now is the time I wish they knew what I lack of a man.
Give ground if you see him furious.
Come, sir. Come, Sir Andrew. The gentleman will, for his honor's sake, have one bout with you, but he had promised me, as he is a gentleman and a soldier, he will not hurt you. Come on to it.
I want this to be a clean fight. You both know the rules. Conduct yourselves as Jedi Knights, and may the Force be with you both.
do thy office.
I get about the suit of Count Overseer.
You do mistake me, sir.
No lady, no John. I know your favorite well. Though now you have no sea cap on your head, take her away. She knows I know her well.
I must obey. This comes with seeking you. But there's no remedy. I shall answer it. Well, what will you do now my necessity makes me to ask you for my purse? Well, you stand amazed, but be of comfort.
Come, lady, away.
I must entreat you some of that money.
What? Money? For the kindness you have shown me, I'll give you something my having is not much. Hold, here's half my coffer.
Will you deny me now? Is it possible my deserts to you can lack persuasion? Do not tempt my misery, lest it make me so unsound a person as to upbraid you of those kindnesses I have done for you.
I know of none, nor know you by voice or any features. I hate ingratitude more than I do in any man that drinks our frail blood.
Oh, heavens themselves!
Come, lady, I pray you go.
Let me speak a little. This youth that you see here, I snatched one half out of the jaws of death, and to his image did I devotion.
What's that to us? Time goes by. Away!
Oh, how vile and idle proves this God. Thou hast, Sebastian, done good feature shame. In nature, there's no blemish but the mind. None can be called deformed but the unkind. Virtue is beauty, but the beauteous evil are empty trunks or flourished by the devil.
The lady grows mad. Away with her. Come, come, lady!
Lead me on.
Methinks her words with such passion fly. Methinks herself, so do not I. Prove true, imagination, oh, prove true that I, dear brother, be now taken for you.
Come hither, knight, come hither, Fabian. You too, Jella. Now whisper over a couplet or two of most sage saws.
She named Sebastian, that my brother know. Yet living in my glass, even such and so in favor was my brother, and so he went, still in this fashion, color, ornament. Oh, for him I imitate, oh, prove true, tempest are kind, and so waves fresh in love.
A very dishonest, paltry boy, and more a coward than an heir. His dishonesty appears in leaving his friend here in necessity. And as for his cowardship, ask Fabian.
A coward. A most devout coward. Religious.
I'll after him and beat him again.
Do cuff him soundly, but never draw thy sword.
Hey, do not!
Come, let's see the event.
I dare lay any money 'twill be nothing yet.
Will you make me believe that I am not sent for you?
Go to, thou art a foolish fellow, let me be clear of thee.
Oh, well held out in faith. Well held out. No, I do not know you, nor I am not sent to you by my lady to bid you come speak with her, nor your name is not Master Cesario, nor this is not my nose neither. Nothing that is so is so.
I prithee, vent thy folly somewhere else, to someone else. That was me.
Vent my folly? He has heard this word of some great man and now applies it to a fool. I prithee now, ungird thy strangeness and tell me what I shall vent to my lady. Shall I vent to her that thou art coming?
I prithee, foolish Greek, depart from me. Here's money for thee. If thee tarry longer, I shall give worse payment.
By my troth, sir, thou hast an open hand. These wise men that give fools money give themselves a good report after 14 years' purchase.
Now, sir, I haven't met you again. There's for you.
Well, there's for thee, and there are all the people mad.
Hold, sir, or I'll throw your dagger over the house.
This I will tell thy lady straight.
Come on, sir, hold.
Nay! Let him alone! I'll go another way to work with him. I'll have an active battery against him if there be any law in Illyria.
Let go thy hand.
I will not let you go. Come, my young soldier, put up your iron.
I will be free from thee. Now, sir, what wouldst thou do? If thou had me further, draw thy sword.
Nay, then I must have an ounce or two of this Malabar blood from
Hold, sir! I charge unto thee, hold!
Madam,
Will it ever be thus out of my sight? Do not be offended, dear Cesario. Bruce be gone! I prithee, my dear friend, come to my house. Do not object. Be shrewd. Hath my soul passed upon thee, that laid my poor heart unto thee.
What relish is in this? How runs the stream? Or this is a dream. How at least steep, if thus be a dream. Still let me sleep.
Oh, may I prithee? Will it ever be ruled by me?
Ma'am, I will.
Oh, say so, and so be.
Nay, I prithee, put on this hood, add to it this beard. Very good. Now make him believe thou art Sir Topaz the curate. Do it quickly, I'll call Sir Toby the Wise.
Well, I will put it on and I will dissemble myself in it. To be said, an honest lass and a good housekeeper goes as fairly as to say a careful man and a great scholar.
God bless thee, Master Parson.
Buenos dias, Sir Toby, for as the old hermit of Prague very wittily said, that is. So I, being Master Parson, am Master Parson.
To him, Sir Topas.
What ho, I say, peace in this prison?
The knave counterfeits well, good name.
Who calls there?
Sir Topaz the curate, come to visit Malvolio the lunatic.
Sir Topas, good Sir Topas, go to my lady.
Out, hyperbolical fiend! Talkest thou nothing but of ladies?
Well said, Master Parson.
Sir Topas, never was a man thus wrong, good Sir Topas. Do not think I am mad. They have laid me here in hideous darkness.
Oh, fie, thou dishonest Satan! Sayest thou that house is dark?
As hell, Sir Topas.
Why, it hath bay windows transparent as barricadoes.
I am not mad, Sir Topas. I say to you, this house is dark.
I say there is no darkness but ignorance.
I say this house is as dark as ignorance, and I say there was never a man thus abused. I am no more mad than you are.
My most exquisite Sir Topas.
Nay, I am for all waters.
Thou might as well have done this without the beard and gown. Cease not.
Hey, Robin, jolly Robin, tell me how my lady does.
Fool!
My lady is unkind, pretty.
Fool!
Alas, why is she so?
Fool, I say!
She loves another. Who calls, huh?
Good fool, as ever thou wilt deserve well at my hand, help me to a candle, pen, ink, and paper.
Master Malvolio?
Aye, good fool.
Alas, sir, how fell you beside your 5 wits?
I am well in my wits, fool, as thou art.
But as well, then thou art mad indeed, if you be no better in your wits than a fool.
They have here propertied me, keep me in darkness, send the minister to me, and do all they can to face me out of my wits.
Advise you what you say, the minister is here. Malvolio, thy wits the heavens restore.
Sir Topas.
Maintain no words with him, good fellow. Who, I, sir? Not I, sir. God buy thee, good Sir Topaz. Marry, amen. I will, sir, I will.
Fool, Fool! Fool! Fool, I say!
What say you, sir? I am shunned for speaking to you.
Good fool, help me to some light and some paper. I tell thee, I am as well in my wits as any man in Illyria.
Well, the day that you were, sir.
By this hand I am, good fool. Some ink, paper, and light, and convey what I will set down to my lady.
I will help you to it. But tell me true, are you not mad indeed, or do you but counterfeit?
Believe me, I am not. I tell thee true.
Nay, I'll never believe a madman till I see his brains. I will fetch you light and paper and ink.
Requite it in the highest degree. I pray thee, be gone.
I am gone, sir, and anon, sir, I'll be with you again. In a trice like to the old vice your need to sustain, who with dagger of laugh in his rage and in his wrath cries aha to the devil like a mad lad, pare thy nails down. Adieu, good man devil, good man devil.
This is the air. That is the sun. And this ring she gave me, I do see it. And I do feel it. But where's Antonia then? I couldn't find her at the elephant. I could really use her counsel right now. Well, I'm ready to distrust my eyes and wrangle with my reason. But this persuades me that I am mad, or else the lady's mad. Oh, but here the lady comes.
Blame me not on my hastings, for if you really did care, come with me and this holy man into the chapel. There lies before him, and underneath this consecrated roof, apply to me the full assurance of your faith.
I'll follow this good man and go with you and have this sworn truth ever will be true.
Then lead the way, good father, and may heaven so shine that they may note upon this act of mine. As thou lovest me, let me see his letter.
Oh, good Master Fabian, grant me another request.
Anything.
Do not desire to see this letter.
That is to give a dog, and in recompense, desire my dog again.
Belonging to Lady Olivia, friends.
Aye, sir, we are some of her trappings.
I know thee well. I doubt so, my good fellow.
Truly, sir, the better for my foes, and the worse for my friends.
How can this be?
Marry, sir, my friends praise me and make an ass of me. Now my foes tell me plainly I am an ass. So that by my foes, sir, I profit in the knowledge of myself, but by my friends I am abused.
Why, this is excellent.
Why, by my troth, sir, no, though it please you to be one of my friends.
That cannot be worse for me. There's a goal.
Oh, but then it would be double dealing, sir. I would that you could make it another.
You can fool no more money out of me this so. If you'll let your lady know that I'm here to speak with her, and bring her along with you, it may awake my bounty further.
Ooh, lullaby to your bounty until I come again. I go, sir, but let your bounty take a nap. I will awake it anon.
Here comes the lady, sir, that did rescue me.
Face of hers I do remember well. Bobbing vessel was she captain of, which such scateful grapple did she hold the most very notable bottom of our fleet. That very envy and tongue of loss cried fame and honor on her. What's the matter?
Orsino, this is that Antonia that took the Phoenix and her freight from Candy. And this is she that did the tiger word where your young nephew Titus lost his leg. Here in the streets did we apprehend her.
She did me kindness, sir, drew on my side, but in conclusion took strange speech upon me.
Notable pirate, thou saltwater thief, what foolish boldness has brought thee to their mercies, whom in terms so bloody and dear hast made thine enemies.
Orsino, noble sir. Antonia never yet was thief or pirate. This most ungrateful boy here by her side from the rude seas and raged and foamy mouthed, did I redeem? His life I gave him, and my love. For his sake did I expose myself to the danger of this adverse town, drew to defend him when he was beset. His false cunning taught him to face me out of his acquaintance, denied me mine own purse, which I had recommended to his use not half an hour before.
When came she to this town?
Today, my lord, and 3 months before. Both day and night did we keep company.
Here comes the Countess, now heaven walks on earth. But for thee, fellow, thy words are madness. 3 months this youth is tended upon me.
What in my lord will be done? Where in Olivia will be serviceable? Cesario, you do not keep promise with me.
Madam,
Gracious Olivia,
What do you say, Cesario?
my lord speaks, my duty hushes me.
If it be unto the tune, my lord, it be as fat and balsam to the ear, that as music that's eerie.
still so cruel?
Still so constant, my lord.
What to perverseness? You uncivil lady, live you the marble breast and tyrant still. But this your minion, whom I know you love, him I will tear out that cruel eye. Come, Cesario, with me. I'll sacrifice the lamb that I do love, in spite of raven's heart, within a dove.
And I most jocund and aptly will. Do 1,000 deaths I would die.
Where do you go, Cesario?
After him whom I love more than these eyes, more than my life.
Hast thou forgot thyself? It's been so long. Call in thy holy father.
Come away.
Away, my lord. Cesario, husband, stay.
Husband?
Aye, husband, can he that deny?
Her husband, sirrah?
No, sir, not I.
Fear not, Cesario. Oh, welcome, Father. Father, I charge thee for thy reverence. If it not be, if to unveil what thou dost know, hath newly passed between this youth and me.
Contract of eternal bond of love. My watch has told me toward my grave I've traveled but 2 hours.
Hold out this assembly come. Farewell and take her, but direct thy feet, where thou and I henceforth may never meet.
My lord, I do protest.
Oh, do not swear. Hold little faith that grows into fear.
For the love of God, a surgeon, send one presently to Sir Toby.
What is the matter?
Has broken my head across and has given Sir Toby a bloody coxcomb too. For the love of God, your help. I had rather 40 pound I was at home.
Who has done this, Sir Andrew?
Cesario. We took him for a fool, but he's the very devil incarnate.
My gentleman Cesario?
God's life, and there he is! You broke my head for nothing.
Why do you speak to me? I never hurt you.
If a bloody coxcomb be a hurt, you have hurt me. Here comes Sir Toby halting. You shall hear more.
How now, gentlemen? How's it with you?
That's all one. He's hurt me and there's an end to it. Sarge, that's the same Dick Surgeon, Sarge.
Oh, he's drunk, Sir Toby. An hour ago, his eyes were set at 8 in the morning.
Then he's a rogue. I hate a drunken rogue.
Away with him! Who has caused all these sirens?
I'll help Sir Toby, because we'll be dressed together.
Will you help? An ass yet, a coxcomb, and a knave, a thin-faced knave, a gull.
Get him to bed and let his misery be seeked.
I am sorry, madam. I have heard your kinsman. Pardon me, sir, one even vows we made but so late ago.
One face, one voice, one habit, but 2 persons, depth of perspective. That is and is not.
Antonia? Oh, my dearest Antonia.
Sebastian, are you?
Fears about that, Antonia.
How have you made division of yourself? Adam left in two is not more twin than these 2 creatures. Which is Sebastian?
Most wonderful.
Do I stand here? I never had a brother. I had a sister. The blind ways and searches have devoured. What kin are you to me? What name? What countryman? What parentage?
Of Nestle. My father was Sebastian, and such Sebastian was my brother too.
Were you a woman, should I let a tear fall upon your cheek and say, thrice welcome, drowned Viola?
My father had a mole upon his brow,
So had mine.
and he died that day when Viola has turned 13 years.
Yes, that record is lively in my soul. He indeed finished his mortal act the day that made my sister 13 years.
I am Viola. I know. In conclusion, all I need to the captain who asked my name in tweeds. He brought me here to service this noble count.
So be it, lady. You have been mistook. You would have been contracted to a maid, but nor by my will are you there deceived. You are betrothed both to a maid and a man.
I shall have shared most happy wreck. Boy, thou hast said to me 1,000 times, thou should never love a woman like to me.
And all those sayings I will overswear.
Give me thy hand, and let me see thy woman's weeds.
The captain that brought me first on shore hath my maiden's garments. He, upon some action, is at to ransack Malvolio's suit.
Fetch Malvolio hither! How do you, Sarah?
He has here written a letter to you. I should have delivered it to you today morning, but as a madman's epistles are no gospel, so it skills not much when they are delivered.
Open it and read it!
Look then to be well edified when the fool delivers the madman. By the Lord, madam!
Has it gone mad?
No, madam, I do but read madness.
Oh, prithee, I have read it thy wits.
So I do, Madonna, but to read his right wits is to read those.
Read it, you, Sarah.
By the Lord, madam, you wrong me, and the world shall know it. Though you have put me into darkness and given your drunken cousin rule over me, yet have I the benefit of my senses as well as your ladyship. I have your own letter that induced me to the semblance I put on, with the which I doubt not but to do myself much right or you much shame. Forgive me as you please, I leave my duty a little unthought of and speak out of my injury. That madly used Malvolio. Didn't he write this?
Aye, madam.
This favors not much of distraction.
Send him deliver, Fabian. Bring him hither. My lord, so please you, these things further thought on, to think of me as a sister as well as a wife.
Madam, I most apt to embrace your offer. Your master quits you. Here is my hand. From this point forward, you should be your master's mistress.
A sister? You're she! How now, Malvolio?
Madam, you have done me wrong, notorious wrong.
Have I, Malvolio? No!
Madam, you have. Pray you peruse this letter. You must not now deny that this is your hand. Why have you given me such clear lights of favor, bade me come cross-gartered and smiling to you, to put on yellow stockings, and to frown upon Sir Toby? Why have you suffered me to be imprisoned, put me in a dark room, send a minister to me, and make the most notorious gacking gull that e'er invention ever played upon? Tell me why!
Alas, Malvolio! This is not my handwriting! This is Mariah's! Half this news will surely pass upon thee!
Good lady, hear me speak. Most freely I confess, myself and Toby set this device against Malvolio here. Mariah writ the letter to Sir Toby's great importance. The recompense were off. He hath married her!
Alas, poor fool, how have they baffled thee?
Why, some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. But do you remember? Madam, why laugh thou at such a barren rascal? So the whirligig of time brings in his revenges.
I will be revenged on the whole pack of you! Ugh.
He hath been most notoriously abused!
Pursue him and entreat him to a peace. Cesario, come. For while you are seen as you are a man, in other habits you are seen, Orsino's mistress, and his fancies queen.